Welcome back, Loomers, to another tutorial. In this tutorial, we're going to be creating a female Pikachu. So this is the male Pikachu, and you can tell it's a male Pikachu because, of course, it has the Thunderbolt tail. The difference between a male Pikachu and a female Pikachu is the heart-shaped tail. So we're going to be making the heart shape for just this tutorial, and I'm also going to be showing you if you want to add eyelashes on to the eyes and a little bow, we can be able to do that. I made a shiny female Pikachu for the previous one, but for this one I'm going to be making the regular one, but with the black tip heart shape tail. Okay, so if you want to do it like this, all in just one set of color, you can go ahead and just do that. But if you want to go ahead and create your black tip cosplay Pikachu, female Pikachu, then you can just go ahead and follow along. So I'm going to be using black bands, and I'm also going to be using yellow bands. Okay, so basically, like I said, all we're going to do is just do the female tail, and then I'm going to show you how to be able to add the eyelashes. And if you want to add a bow, the best band to be able to use for the bow would be maybe the new Alpha Loom bands. Mine's a thick white glitter band, so you can use Alpha Loom bands because they're a lot thicker and they look a lot nicer. So here's how we're gonna do it. First, you want to start out with your yellow ones. If you're doing the black tip one, then go ahead and keep your black next to you. But if you're not doing the black tip, then just do it all in yellow or whatever color you decide to make your female Pikachu. You want your configuration this way, where your arrows have to be pointing in this direction, right, towards my left. So they're on the right side right now, and they're pointing to the left. First, we have to start out with not this row, but this row. We're going to be filling in right here, all these pegs, starting from here, and you're going to go ahead and cap all of your bands. So cap that band, place it right here, go all the way up to the top. Grab another band, cap it. Another band, cap it. Another band, cap it. And then final band, cap it up here. Okay. Next, we need to add the one that is going to start for the bottom of our tail. We're going to do another capped band from here to here. And then we're going to grab another band, cap it, and do from here to here. So it should look like that. Okay. Trying to decide where I'm at. Okay. Now we're gonna go ahead and begin from here and go all the way to the end right here. So go ahead and cap all of your bands starting from here and move all your way down to the end. So it should go down 11 times. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. But if you're doing the black tip one, I'll tell you where to stop. 5, 6, 7, 8, and on the 9th one will be your last. So these two, I'm going to make them in black. So if you're going to do the whole thing in yellow or one color, then continue on with that color. But if you want to do the black tip like I am, then just get your black one, and it'll be the last 2 sections here. Okay. Next, we're gonna do this row, and that one you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sections. So go over 8 sections. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And now, we need black ones, and it's gonna go 1, 2, 3. Okay. So 3 times down with the black one. Hopefully you guys can be able to see what I'm doing. Right here, you're gonna go, I think it'll be 7 times. So grab your yellow, you're gonna go over from here, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Now you're going to do the black ones. The black one you're only going to go over 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now right here, you're going to go over 8 times. Actually, no, I think it's also going to be 7. So, hold on, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's only going to be 7. So that's 1. This is going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 3 times up with the black. 1, 2, 3. So it should be looking like that. There's 3, 3, 3, and 2. The last row is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, also 7. So go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 2 times over with the black. 1, 2. Okay. Next thing, you're gonna grab your black one, cap it, and you're gonna put it up here, connecting these 2 ends from here to here, and then you're gonna grab another one connected from here to here, these 2 ends. Okay. Actually, okay. You're gonna grab a hook because this is gonna be quite a stretch. This last one that we added, the 3rd one, we're actually gonna go ahead and move it from here, from this point, and put it right here instead. So it goes from here to this peg. So now you're gonna add another one from here to here. It's gonna be quite a stretch. So be careful. Cap your band, and you're gonna add it from there to there. So it should look like a very long V. Okay. Now that we are at this point, we're gonna put our cap bands. We need a cap band right here in the middle, going around 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And cap band here, also going around 4 times. Okay, and a cap band here and here. I'm gonna turn it around. It's easier to put it this way. Okay, and another one here. Okay, now that we have 5 cap bands placed on our locations, we're gonna add the yellow ones. So you need a cap band here on this point, also going around 4 times. Okay. Alright, so if you're doing the black tip heart, you're gonna add these next bands. If you're not doing the black tip part and you're having the whole thing in one color, don't do this part, just skip it. You're gonna grab the black ones and you're gonna close it off. Yeah, I'm gonna do that again. Close it off from the outside to the point. So from here to here, and then from here to here. Another one. So you're gonna add a band from here to here, and another band from here to here. Now another band from here, connect these, and another band connect these. So again, I'm gonna cap it, gonna add it on right there. Gonna grab another one, cap it, and put it right there. Alright. Once we're at that stage, now we're gonna put our holding bands. And we're gonna start with the ones that are in black first. The ones that belong here. First, go ahead and cap a black band, and you're going to add it onto this triangle right here. These 3. I know it's kind of hard to see, but there, right there, and right there. That's going to be your first one. The next one, go ahead and again cap another band, and you're going to add it on right there to these. The next one's going to be onto these 3. Grab another black one, cap it, and you're going to add it onto those 3. Now that I'm done right there, I'm going to grab another band in black, and this one I'm going to cap it, and I'm going to start from here and extend it over 3 pegs. 1, 2, 3. Okay. The next one, you're going to grab another one, go from that middle point, and it also extend it to 3 pegs right there. Okay. The rest are going to be in yellow. And we're going to begin from back here. This one has to be triple capped, and it has to go on these 2. So if you can triple cap it on your fingers, go ahead and do so. Otherwise, go ahead and triple cap it on these pegs. But I usually just go ahead and double, and then stretch again, and then triple. So now it's triple capped. And I'm going to go ahead and add it on to these 2 pegs. And you want to be careful with this point because you don't want your bands to break. Now you want the ones that go right here, and those are going to be tripled. Sorry, that's going to be double. A double cap band. So it's one band, just capped. Put it right there. And the rest are going to be, I think, with double bands. So you're going to grab 2 bands, and it's going to go on these 4 pegs. There we go. Another double band, and it's going to go across these 5 pegs. Double bands, again across the 5 pegs. Double bands across 5 pegs. Double bands across the 5 pegs. Double bands across the 5 pegs. Okay. If you are doing the whole thing in one color, you're just going to add double bands again right here and right here. But otherwise, if you are doing it with your heart, with your black tip heart, just like that, then you're only going to be using one band, cap it, and going from these 3. And sorry, I'm also going to need another black band that's going to go in a triangle on these 3. So right here, right here, and right here, these 3 pegs. That's only if you're doing in black. Remember, if you're doing it in all yellow, you're going to do double bands here and double bands here. Just want to make sure everything's good. Okay, so now I need another one to be able to hold this little section right here. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to cap one yellow band and put it right there. And that'll be it. The next part is right here. That one's going to be a capped band on these 3. These 3. And that is it. Okay, we're going to start right here from this cap band, and we're going to move our way all the way over to this side, and then we're going to loom this down and these down. And then you're going to leave these on this peg because we're going to take out the entire thing. Remove this peg and shift it to the top and continue on your tail. So let's start. We're going to first start right here with our cap band at the very bottom base, and you're going to do backwards looming. You're going to go under your cap, grab the first 2 bands that go towards the bottom. You kind of want to stretch it a little bit so that way it can reach right here. Grab the next one. Now this is a tight stretch, so be careful not to break your bands. Stretch it a little bit and then put it on the peg. Now you're going to grab the leftover ones here and you're going to loop it there. You're going to go in here. You're going to grab the first 2, which should be these. Okay, because the ones that are on the bottom are the ones that go to the top. These are the ones that we want. I'm going to go in here through all these bands. Grab just these 2 bands that go on to the right. Loop them. Grab the last 2 bands that go to the top. You're going to need to probably loosen up to make that teardrop. So now that my teardrop is formed, that's correct. Now I'm going to do this side. I'm going to do the same thing. Go under all the bands to grab the, oops, I didn't go on under all of them. Need to redo it again. These are the ones I want. There we go. So again, I'm going to want the ones that go in this direction. It's a little tight, so I'm going to have to loosen it. And now my teardrop has been formed. Grab the ones in the bottom from here. And loop those up. And again, I'm going to have to loosen it so that way my teardrop forms. And there's my teardrop. So it's correct. Okay. And now I can go ahead and loop all my rows up and then just stop right there. So I'm going to begin with this one at the very end. And I'm going to go ahead and loop this all the way to the top. Grab the bottom two on all of them and make your way over. Oh, except right here. Sorry. So I just looped one and then two. So at this point, I have this black one. This one, I'm going to loop over here. This is only if you're doing the black tip. If you're doing one solid color, then you shouldn't be doing this. Now that I loop that up, I'm going to stop right there. Because once I loop this over, then I'm going to go ahead and continue. I'm going to go ahead and do my yellow one now. And again, I'm going to grab the bottom ones and continue my way up to the top. I stop right there, and I'm not looming anything from there. Now I'm going to continue down here. I'm going to grab the bottom two from here, loop that up, grab the bottom two again, loop that up. Now I'm going to grab the next black ones that are going to this side, and I'm going to loop those. I only want the black ones, there we go. Alright, and now I'm going to go ahead and loop the yellow one and make my way again all the way to the top. Okay. I'm going to skip the middle one and go directly onto these next two rows. So I'm going to start off again from this side and work my way down to the middle. I'm going to go ahead and do this one, grab the bottom one, move my way up 2 times. Once you get to that end, if you have a black one, go ahead and grab that black one and loop it to the side, to the inside, okay? I'm going to go ahead and grab the yellow one now, loop that over, and keep making my way up to the top. Okay. Now I'm going to do this row. There's my teardrop. That one's already been done, so I'm going to go ahead and grab this one, loop that up, grab this one, loop this one up. Now I'm going to grab the black one that is going to the side. I only want the 2 that go to the side. Yeah, there it is. Now I'm grabbing way too many bands, so I need to redo it again. There they are. And now loop that one to the middle. Okay. Now I can go ahead and do the bottom yellow and work my way up. Okay, now I'm gonna do my middle row. Obviously this one's already been looped, so I'm gonna go in here, grab the bottom black one, loop it up, and I'm gonna grab the bottom yellow one and loop that up. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and grab the bottom one from here, loop it over, grab the bottom one from here, loop it over. I'm gonna go over to this side now, grab the bottom two, and loop those over. If you ever get stuck, then use your fingers to help you pull them. Don't pull with your hook because you can break your bands. Right there, I can't pull anymore, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull it with my fingers. And if it's too hard, then you may need to loosen it up with your hook. There we go, so it loosened up. So now I can go ahead and put it back. Alright, I'm done with this part. I'm gonna go ahead and push these down just from this row because we need to take out everything except for these three. We're gonna start off from our tips because our points are the hardest. I'm gonna go from here. Make sure everything has been looped. Right? You don't want to accidentally miss one of them. Okay, now that I've gotten to this point, again, I'm going to go ahead and take out this peg, take out this peg, move this one over, and this one, instead of putting it all the way up here, you're actually going to put it down here in the middle. And the reason for that is because we have to continue going through the rest of it. Right now, my tail looks weird, but if you stretch it out and fix it, then it'll take the shape that you need. Okay. I'm gonna skip 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's right under my fourth peg row. And so that I'm gonna go ahead and attach it right there. Best way you can. We're gonna put it this way again, so I can continue going over. And now from here, since we already went down one, we actually need to go 3 times down in total from here. So we need 2 more. So our Z is going to begin right there, where our thunderbolt. From here, we need to go down 5 times. So that's already 1 that we went to. There's 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, hold on. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Am I doing it right? 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's actually going to be 4, so this one has to go 4. So then we're going to go over also 3. 1, 2, 3. Then we have to go down 2. 1, 2. Okay, so we're going to start right here. You're going to start right here on from your third peg. So 1, 2, 3, your third peg down. You're going to grab a yellow one, cap it, and that one's going to go up in that angle. The next one is going to go up in that angle right here. The next one is also going to go up right here on this one. So now you've gone 2 up. So now you're going to go over this direction. Then that has to be done 3 times. So now I went 3 times over. Okay, yeah. And right here we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times over on this row. Oops, I got a yellow one in there. There you go. Right here, you have to go 5 times over. So that's 1. This is 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now from here, you have to go 3 times up, and then I'll show you how to do the very last one. 1, 2, 3. In the middle also, go 3 times up. 1, 2, 3. And right here also you're going to go 3 times up. 1, 2, 3. Now we need to go ahead and connect these up there. So you're going to go ahead and cap one and put it from here to here at this angle, because now you're going to grab your hook, you're going to go under all these, grab that band, and you're going to put it over the peg. Let go of it from here, and now you're going to swivel so that way it gets placed all the way under. So now it's at the bottom. You see? Okay, I'm going to continue on right here. Now to do this one, I'm going to cap my band. I'm going to put it right here. I guess I can put it right here for now also. I'm going to go through under these, grab that band, and I'll make sure that it's going through around the peg. And I can let go from here and adjust it. Now this last one, I'm going to put it right here. Go under all of them, grab that and go around and let go of these, and then adjust. Okay. Alright. Okay, now that I fixed my lighting, I can get a finish off. So we need a holding band here, cap that. Another holding band here. Holding band here. Okay. And now we need a cap band right here going around 4 times. So I'm just going to go ahead and cap it once right there. put it on and cap it again, so that way it goes around 4 times. So 4 times right there, and then another band right here, 4 times right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and cap it, and if you can probably be able to cap it again. So that's around 4 times, and then just use your hook to help you put it on. It's only if you can, whatever way is easiest for you. We need a band right here that's triple capped. I'm just gonna do it on my finger. So 1, 2, 3. So now that it's triple capped. I'm gonna put it right here. Another one right here. 1, 2, 3. So again, it's triple capped. Put it right here. Another one, triple capped right here. 1, 2, 3. Right there. And now we need a cap band right here. Just cap it once. And it's gonna go right here on these 3. And another one right here on these 3. So another cap it. Here all the way to here. Right on these 3. And then a triple cap band right there. 1, 2, 3. Put it right there. Alright. Now we're done with our setup. Now we can loom. We're going to start off from here. We're going to loom our way down to the end here. Grab the bottom 2 and work your way down. Okay. From here, work your way down. From here, work your way down. Be careful with this one because you only need to go under the first 4, grab the top 2, and then loom these over. And then you can actually go in here and loom this one up. Now we can go under this cap band and work our way up to this point. And then right here, I need to make sure I'm grabbing the correct ones also. Because now I can go back inside, grab the bottom 2, and loom these over. Now right here, since our teardrop is here, I'm going to go ahead and go inside, grab the bottom 2, and loop that all the way up. Go inside here and loop my way down. It's a little tight right there, so I'm going to use my fingers to help me loosen it up. Okay. Alright, we are done with that part. Now we're going to go ahead and take off the entire thing except for these two pegs. So I'm just going to go ahead and push down. And I'm going to start with my points. Okay. Alright, so our tail is looking good. Now we're going to take off this peg and the other one and replace it. And this one, again, we're going to move it over to the same spot we had it before. Okay. Alright, sorry, it's actually going to go down one more. Oh, I forgot I can't do that. I'll just go ahead and put it right there then. Okay, you're gonna need a lot of space because you need actually 5 spaces here that are available right under this. So, like, what I mean is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pegs have to be at least empty right here on this one under. So that should be okay. Good. That's what you want. Now let's go ahead and finish. The rest of it is going to be in brown. So this is the brown part of Pikachu, and again we're going to be working with cap bands. On this side we're going to go down 1 and then twice here. Then we're going to go over 3 times over here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then 3 times down. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2 on this one. And then over right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to be starting right here on this peg. So I need these 6 pegs available. So hopefully you started out the same way that I did, or you followed along. We're going to be working with double bands in brown, and I need you to cap them. And I'm going to put them on the 2nd and 3rd peg. Right there. Again, well, if you want, you can be able to put 1 band right there, and it's going to actually make cap band, but I already started off with. You can easily just move this, or just start again. I'm going to put 1 right there, and then I'm going to go ahead and put my double capped bands on there. I'm going to put 2 bands just in case, just 2 bands regularly. It's going to make it a lot easier and safer. Okay, again, it's going to be number 2 of double cap bands. Well, double bands capped. This is going to be number 3 of double bands capped. Again, number 4 double bands capped. And number 5 double bands capped. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now the rest are going to be single capped bands. And starting from here, we're going to go up twice. So cap it and go up. Another one, cap it, go up. Right here, go up 3 times. Cap it. It's 2. And 3.
right here, we're going to go over 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Right. So from here, we're going to go over also 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Starting from here, okay, close that, and then another 3 times over. And there. Now from here, we need to go up and again connect it to the bottom part of that. So I'm just going to go up 1, and I'm also going to go up 1 right here into here. And now I need to add the ones that go and connect to the yellow part. So I'm going to go ahead and cap a brown one, put it at the angle right there, and I'm going to go under all these yellows, grab the brown one, and wrap it around the peg. Let go from this peg, and now adjust. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing right here. So I need another brown band, cap it. I'm going to put it right here. Go under all these. Make sure you're going under all of them. Grab the brown one. Wrap it around the peg. Let go from here. And adjust so it goes to the bottom. So now they're at the very bottom. Now let's put our holding bands. And these are all going to be triple capped, except for the ones that go here. That's going to be 1 cap band. Go across these 3, like so. And another one right here. Cap it. That one goes these 3 right there. And we need a cap band here and a cap band here going around 4 times. Go around 4 times right here also. So I'm going to cap it. I'm going to go over it one more time. So that way it's 4 times. I need a triple cap band here. 1, 2, 3. The best way you can be at a triple cap, of course, however you can, as long as you put it on there. Another triple cap band right here. It's triple capped. I'm going to put it right on these 2. Another one right here. Okay. And another one right here. Going across these. There we go. Now we need one right here on these 2. And I think that should be it. Yeah, that should be it. Oh, we need another cap band right here, going around 4 times. Okay. Right, cool. Now we can loom, now that our setup is done. So work your way from here to this end. So I'm going to go under these yellow, grab the brown one, and loop my way over. Again, grab the bottom brown one, loop my way over. I'm gonna go in here, grab the bottom brown one, loop my way over. Right here, it's not the bottom brown one, it's the second to bottom ones. And then the bottom ones from here, they go up. And I'm just gonna go from here all the way up. There we go. Now back down here again. At the very end, grab the bottom two, move your way up. And then the bottom ones from here, loop them to this angle. Loop these here. Move your way up again over here. Go inside. Grab the bottom two. Loop them over. Inside. And now right here, I'm going to go and grab the bottom double band cap and make my way to the end. And then I have these double bands. Loop those. Grab the bottom two. There's one and there's two. And now you've created a slip knot. So now you're going to pull and tighten. So there's your slip knot. And now you can take out your tail. So again, start from your points. Alright, so there's my female Pikachu tail. Now I just need to adjust. Make sure all your bands are in place. And stretch and adjust. So that way it takes its shape better. Okay. You need to create the rest of the pieces for your female Pikachu, so that we can be able to create your body at the end. So as you can see, different bands make different shapes. So this one comes out a little bit much more proportionate as opposed to the yellow ones. So however you want it to look, if you want a solid one or if you want one with the black tip, and if you want rubber bands or if you want beads, that's an option. So let me show you what to do for making the eyelashes. We need one black band and a pair of scissors. You're going to cut your band. Now you're going to fold this band in half so that way you have an even side. So it's even right there. So you're going to cut the other end. So now you have two sides. You're going to grab one of them with your hook. You're going to go to the back of Pikachu's eye. Depending if you used rubber bands, you're going to leave 3 in the front and 1 in the back. And you're going to put your eyelashes behind it. You see? 3 in the front, 1 in the back. Put your eyelash behind. On the bead, it really doesn't matter.
Now this one, all I did was just stretch out the slip knot from my ear, and then I took it out right there, and then I wrapped it around my ear, so that way it gives it the effect that it has a stripe. So you can make your Pikachu look unique however you want. So what you need to do is go behind those two sections of the bands that are holding your eye. Grab one part of your black band. There's my other one. Here's the one. I'm gonna pinch it so that way I have a loop right there. Grab the loop with your hook. You're gonna pull it through, and then you need to pull these parts through that hole carefully, and then let go. Oops, there you go. Okay, there's one part, and tug it so that way it tightens. There's one. I'm gonna do the other side now. Same thing. I'm gonna go from the top of the eye and go under. Grab the other one. Pinch it so that way it's even, and I have a loop. Grab the loop. And then I need to pull these through the hole. Just like that. Okay. So now, after you've tightened it, you can fix your eyes, and you can cut your eyelashes up to the size that you want. I want them a little bit shorter, so I really don't want them that long. I'm going to make these slightly shorter than the other ones. And then adjust it so that way they are however you want them. Okay, so you can make them whatever size you want. You can make them short, you can make them longer. So there's my eyelashes for my female Pikachu. Now for the bow, you can use, like I said, an alpha loom band because they're thicker, or if you want you can use just regular bands. I'm going to use 2 pink ones. The pink I'm choosing for this one is pearl pink. You can use whatever other color you want, but if you don't want to put a band or I mean a bow at all, then you don't have to. Now what I'm going to do is you can use 1 band or you can do 2 bands, okay? It's just going to look fuller with 2 bands. You're going to use 2 pegs, doesn't matter what end. What you want to do is you're going to loop into a figure 8. Okay, so make sure that you're grabbing 1 peg. You're going to go forward this way, and you're going to go backward. And you're going to put this over these 2. Now that it's over these 2, you see how this crossed one is at the bottom? You're going to go ahead and flip over the one from this side and flip it over to the middle. And I'm going to grab the bottom 2 from here. And flip that over. And now you have your bow knot. I'm going to take it off my peg. I'm going to tighten it.
so that way my bow doesn't fall apart. There's a side that it looks like this, and on the back you can see your knot. That's the part you want. There's a little, you're gonna grab one or two, you can grab two. If you only use one, then there's only gonna be one. Obviously, like right there, you can see my knot. My knot is in this section. There's this part that's going in, and then this part is sticking out. This part that is sticking out from the bow, you're going to grab with your hook. And I need to put another band on there. I need another band. And just one band. It's going to go through and then reclaim it. That part that you just reclaimed, you're going to put it on your head, on one of the ears. So fit it through one of the ears. It doesn't matter which one, just choose one. Wrap it around, put it all the way down. I'm gonna retighten this again. And there's my bow. Alright. Okay. So now you have to do the rest of the body. For the rest of the body, obviously, you have to do steps 2 and 3. The link will be up there for the head and the body. Alright, so just go ahead and click on the link on the little eye, and then it will take you there. Unless you've already done it and you're coming back to this video. But that's pretty much like all you're going to do for the female Pikachu. You just need to create your female tail with the heart, and then add the eyelashes, and if you want to add the bow, then you are set. And if you want to create more costumes for your Pikachu to cosplay in, there's some that are going to be available, and there's going to be more also pretty soon. So have fun with your Pikachus. Oh, by the way, now that I'm saying this, so don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you have Facebook, you can find me on Facebook as well. You can see a whole bunch of other pictures, and my Instagram as well. The links are at the bottom on my info page. And yeah. There's going to be a lot more tutorials going on. Unfortunately, I'm just having some issues with my hand, so that's taking a little bit longer than expected. But these characters, the Pikachus, are dedicated to all of you guys, to all my fans, for supporting everything that I do and admiring my work. All right, so thank you.